we are constantly balancing service levels against transport costs. Where have you seen AI make the biggest difference without creating extra complexity for the operations team? Cindy.
That is a great question. I mean, and that is also the age-old balance, right? When you come to transportation. So what we've seen is that one, people make educated guesses in their planning systems. So they'll say, I'm delivering to a bar, I'm going to allocate 22 minutes. Well, the reality might be that it's a bar in downtown historic Baltimore where I don't roll through the front doors, but I have to open up hurricane doors and take it down a ladder to the basement, right?
Mm-hmm.
Totally different service time. So that's my example. But the reality is that we have to understand the preciseness of those service times because one, we may be creating routes that are 100% unrunnable, which the ripple effect, which is my theme today, is going to be that you're not going to retain drivers, you're going to lose some tribal knowledge along the way. But or conversely, the routes are too short, but your drivers don't come back until 8 hours because they get paid for 8 hours. So they
Ah,
might be able to do other additional stops as well. So
mhm.
that's where truly understanding what is the service time per individual location, right? And being able to predict that service time and potentially, even as you add new customers, being able to predict what their service time will be until you get that accurate information collected over time from servicing them. So I think that the reality is that we have to take a hard look at, are our routes runnable? And that's what AI allows us to do a lot of times is look at all that data, model different scenarios to actually understand, should my service time for this stop be 22 minutes or
Mm.
14? Because on average, it might be that much shorter time. And if you're lucky, which we find many of our customers are, we're seeing, significant improvements of essentially finding excess capacity within the routes. So they're resetting expectations. But the other thing too is making sure that the routes are planned in a safe manner. We don't want to rush anyone or compress the route. That becomes a stressful factor, increases the chance of risk, increases the chance of accidents. We want to make sure we're pulling all the information together to create the most optimal routes that benefit the business, allow the business to grow, but also allow the drivers to run the routes and be safe.
And be safe, yeah. I remember from my time at Nestle, safe and zero accidents was a must.